Welcome to Infinity IAS Academy. My name is Sagar Sharma and today we are here with another video which is the continuation of the series of video which we started last time, and this is the part 3 of the national parks which were in news recently. The first national park that we'll be discussing today is the Silent Valley National Park, which is located in the state of Kerala, and it was in news because M.K. Prasad, who was a famous ecologist and the campaigner of Save Silent Valley movement, he recently passed away. The national park, it is located in the Nilgiri mountains in the state of Kerala, and it is located in the core area of Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. You need to remember this information. And this national park is the last remaining rainforest in the Western Ghats and the southern part of India. Moving ahead further, the river Kunti, it passes through the national park, and Mukurti, it is the name of the fifth highest peak in southern India. Also the Anaginida peak. These both peaks, they are located within the vicinity of the national park, and the highest peak of South India is Anamudai. The river Bhavani and Kunti Puja, it also originates within the vicinity of the park. And lion-tailed macaw, who are the old world monkeys, they are also found in the national park. And there is a funny other name for lion-tailed macaw, and the name is Wandru, just like the spelling of wandering. The spelling of Wandru is Wandroo, and the lion-tailed macaw, they are listed as endangered in the IUCN list of species. The Mudugar and the Irula tribal, they are residing within the vicinity of the national park. And the valley area of the park, they are an important part of the tropical and subtropical moist broadleaf forest ecoregion. As I discussed earlier, the national park, it consists of forests which are the last remaining rainforest of Kerala, in fact of southern India. And this national park, earlier during the pre-independence era, it was declared as a reserve forest in 1914, and it was in the year 1984 it was declared as a national park. Now there is a prominent movement which is associated with this national park, and the name of the movement is Save Silent Valley movement. This movement was started in the 1970s, and the movement was an anti-government movement, and it originated in the state of Kerala. And this was because there was a hydroelectric power project which was being planned to be set up in the Palakkad region of Kerala. And this movement was started in the year 1973. So you need to remember the year from the point of prelims examination. And this national park is known as Silent Valley as there are no noisy cicadas which are present in the national park. And the movement, it originated because the lovely green woodland, the planned hydroelectric power project was planned to be constructed in these woodlands. And there is a famous river, the name is Kunti Puja. The river was recognized as an ideal location for generation of hydroelectric power in the year 1920. Again, it is a pre-independent era time. And the British government, that is, it were the Britishers who first decided to construct a dam across the Kunti Puja river. And this river, it originates in the woodland which I mentioned earlier, where the movement originated, and it was because of the hydroelectric power project that was planned to be constructed across the Kunti Puja river. And it was the Kerala State Electricity Board and they passed a proposal in the year 1958 to construct a hydropower project. So the plans for this hydropower project, it threatened the park's high diversity of species, as number of species are found in the national park, and the prominent is lion-tailed macaw. So a movement with the name of Save Silent Valley started, where the prominent environmentalists from the nook and corner of the country gathered, and they culminated in the project's cancellation. The movement background started where the locals from the area, they took the initiative, and it resulted in the formation of an organization named as Kerala Shastra Sahitya Parishad. You need to remember this name. And after this, the Kerala government, it established, that is, it passed a legislation which addressed to the demands of the campaigning people, and the name of the legislation was Silent Valley Protection Region, that is Protection of Ecological Balance Act of 1979, and they issued a notification which designated the hydroelectric power project to be excluded from the planned national park, and it was in the year 1979. The other prominent national parks which are located in the state of Kerala are Periyar National Park. The national park is not written over here, so you need to remember Periyar. The other national park is Ervikulam National Park, then is Pampadam National Park, then is Mathiketan Shola National Park, and is Annamudai National Park. The next national park that we'll be discussing is Corbett National Park, which is located in the state of Uttarakhand. And it is in news because a proposal for the name change of the national park to the Ramganga National Park was in news recently. And this park, as I mentioned, it is located in Nainital district of state of Uttarakhand in the country India, that is our country. This national park has the distinction of being the first national park in India, and it was founded in the year 1936, and then it was named as Haley National Park after William Malcolm Haley, who was the administrator of United Province, as Uttar Pradesh and the surrounding areas were known as United Province at that point of time. And then it was named as Corbett National Park in 1956. Please remember all these years, as they will be an important point from the focus of prelims examination. And then it was a hunter and naturalist, Jim Corbett, who played an important part, that is a key part in the establishment of national park. He died the year before it was named to Jim Corbett National Park. That is, he died in the year 1955, and the park was renamed as Jim Corbett, that is Corbett National Park, in the year 1956. And the park was the first to be included in the Project Tiger program. And this program was started by the government of India in the year 1973. And the aim of the program is to recover the species of tiger, as the numbers of tiger were declining at that point of time. And the World Wildlife Fund, that is WWF, it is a prominent NGO. It has included this national park as a part of a program, and the name of program is Tarai Arc Landscape Program. And this program includes 3 of 5 terrestrial flagship species, and they are tiger, Asian elephant, and great one-horned rhinoceros, and it is found in the state of Assam. And as a part of the aim of this program, they want to build forest corridors which connect 13 protected areas in Nepal and India, so that the wildlife can migrate freely and the human wildlife conflict can be minimized. And after the independence, this park, that is the Corbett National Park, was renamed as Ramganga National Park, but it was in year 1956 it was renamed as Corbett National Park. and it was named as Ramganga National Park after the river Ramganga, which runs through the national park. The Corbett National Park is in the center, that is in the core area, whereas the Sona Nadi Wildlife Sanctuary is in the buffer region, and the reserve throughout is located in the Shivalik in the outer Himalaya region. These are the mountains which are present, and the rivers that run through the national park. I've told you that Ramganga is a major river which flows through the national park. The other prominent rivers are Sona Nadi, Mandal, Palayan and Kosi. You need to remember these rivers also. Now coming to the flora that is present in the national park, the Angostius Acacia catechu forest, they are also found in the national park, and they have a highest tree density. So you need to remember the catechu tree forest, they are having the highest tree density in the national park, and the Sal forest, they have the lowest density. And the Corbett National Park has around 600 plant species which include trees, shrubs, ferns, grass climbers, and the important animals, that is the fauna that is found in the national park, includes clouded leopard, barking deer, jungle cats, sambar deer, sloths, and other prominent species are also found in the national park. The other prominent national parks which are found in the state of Uttarakhand are Gangotri National Park, Nanda Devi National Park, Valley of Flower National Park, Rajaji National Park and Govind Pashu National Park. And Valley of Flower National Park is the national park which is a highest endemic species of flowers which are present in the national park, and it is a beautiful place to visit, especially when the flower blooms. So students, that was all from my side. For more regular videos and updates, do subscribe to our channel, that is Infinity IAS Academy. Thank you.